was not ready for that. I almost threw up that whole session. What the fuck? I'm a faucet. Oh, I gotta stop swearing. Dude, that was gnarly. Choke. Ride is over on. Oh. Oh, you hear this old body? Moving limber like a cat. Oh. Woo. Ha. Ha. Oh. Yeah, we're doing a burpee workout. We gotta open up the hips. Do a little couple of rotationals. Gotta open up these hips, limber them up, bad boy. See all that? Ugh. Yeah, you didn't know I was that limber. You guys didn't know that I have the same flexibility as a feline. Oh, God, this is tough. I'm not gonna lie. But I'll get back to it. I'll admit, probably should have targeted mobility a while ago. Haven't done enough of it. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, so gonna make this pretty sprinty. Gonna basically do a full back and forth, full speed, full damage, and basically time it, do a bunch. I think I'm doing 3 sets of 5 with 90 seconds rest between. Let's write it out. Let's write it out, boys. Oh, and one girl who watches this channel. I think we do 15 R and rest. Oh, daddy-o. Okay, 3 sets, 3 rounds, 5 sets, 15 reps. So I'll just shoot up and down. I'll count the reps, but probably a back forth. 90 seconds rest between those things. 4 minutes rest between. Daddy-o is going for a little power and speed. Getting ready for the old Hyrox 𝗍𝗏. Look at this fucking power right here. You never seen a fucking guy that strong before. What's up? What, you want to see me push this sled? Get it out the way. Yeah, that's race weight right there. I ain't no pussy. Yeah, feeling good. If I didn't have this dumbbell, I can also snatch this 108 pounder, just fucking, but don't break my watch. Can't do it on the right side, still got that bike injury. Feeling springy today. It's gonna be good. I'll keep you guys tuned. All right, first set of 15's done, and I'm fucked. My heart rate's jacked up. My knees tight. I need to do yoga, I was telling you guys that. Powerlifting all summer and cycling doesn't transfer to burpees, at least not form-wise. Like, I'm flying all over the place as far as my jumps go, but holy shit, do I feel like a turtle, like rigid. Need to loosen up a little bit, maybe hit a couple namaste. I'm pink. My eyebrows are glowing. What the fuck? 9 reps into my 250s. Oh, I'm already in rest. My heart rate's jacked. Paired with a burpee workout this morning. Holy fudge. I'm pumped up. The horsepower's out of the legs. I'm still averaging sub 45 on each, 43 average on my rows with 90 seconds rest. And after doing 400 meters worth of burpee broad jumps at sprint intervals this morning, fudge. That's the most burpees I've done in my entire life. It got me good. It got me really good. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Hey! That had to be the hardest double day I've probably done since April. So that's May, June, July, August, September. 5 months ago, I was not ready for that. Almost threw up that whole session. But I hit my paces. I'm a fucking freak. Let's go, bitch. I can't stop sweating, like more than ever before. What the fuck? I'm a faucet. Oh, I gotta stop swearing. See ya. Mountain majesty, amber waves of gray. Yeah, that's right. My singing voice is back because I'm in Amsterdam and this guy's over my bed. I don't know how I feel about it. But currently Graham is gonna be downstairs in the lobby. I'm about to be late. But I've been sleeping for hours on these planes and I'm all fucking jacked up. These people are fucked. I'm ready to race, man. I'm jazzed up. My body hasn't felt as good in years. Watch this. Yeah, dude, you didn't fucking expect that, did you now? So, yeah, basically put all my gear on. I think I'm gonna put my racing shoes on. So, that would be these bitches. Watch this. Oh, bam! Watch this one more time. What devil, man? I kind of fucked up and I did not bring a lot of training shirts, but I don't know, man. Fuck. Definitely gonna get in trouble. Definitely get in trouble, but I'm definitely gonna also not wear a shirt at all during any of my training today, so it should be pretty good, dude. Got my Amazfit watch, heart strap. Everything's packed the fuck up and I'm looking good, baby. We're pumped. We're here. We're about to smash. Oh, up to 18. What is 18 on there?
320, I'm sure.
All right, guys, we are here in the gym. That's Graham, the Scotch egg. It's delicious. Delicious little tater tot over there.
320. 320 per cake. 522 per mile.
Why don't you just put it at 18 and see how you feel for 30 seconds on. And we'll just do a couple of them. Easy for you? You're the slowest dude I know in the Elite 15. I'll get mine up too. We'll just do 30 seconds. Wow, that won't even read. Is it going? Here we go. I'll count down your timer. You're not allowed to do your own. You're running like you want to break that machine. I think this is basically going to be the pace that we have to run for a world record. You feel pretty good about it?
Feel good.
Yeah? You got 5 seconds. Is this really?
Nice.
Alright. This doesn't feel fast at all.
That's because you're at 15.
No way, just like
I'm joking.
I can take a nap. All right, guys, it's time to tuck in with my creepy ass guy watching me go to sleep. It is currently, I'm not wearing any pants, so don't pay attention to that. It's currently about 10:30 at night. I'm gonna try to sleep until about 8 or 9 tomorrow. I actually feel like $1,000,000. My legs were pretty fried from that max burpee workout, and I'm feeling good. Graham's feeling good. JK just dropped out of the race. Now 𝗕𝗏𝗄, he doesn't have a partner. Tim Winnish and Florian are racing us. Things are changing, but like in reality, the most important thing is just going to be going for a hard time. First race of the season, you know, whatever, big expectations. I think it's a fast course. Like I sat out there and watched a lot of people pushing sleds on pro weight, unbroken lane after lane. So I think the sleds might be something that are really going to be easy. And if we can just go unbroken every single push and just smash those things, like we hold the record at 50-18. So I think with the shape that I'm in right now and Graham's in right now, could be pretty interesting. Could be like a potential world record. So we'll see. Like, obviously I want people to race against. Like, having someone to race is always a great way to push yourself. But, you know, I've been solo in Dallas before where I set the world record years ago. Barcelona, I ended up kind of being out on my own after the first couple stations. So it is always nice to have someone push you, but sometimes going alone, it's all right. We got each other to push each other. Graham seems like he's in a really good attitude. So I will check back in tomorrow. I'm going to wake up early and go out for a little bit of a run. Then I got some work with Puma, but I'm trying to give you guys the whole like rundown of what it feels like to fly 16 hours across the world for a 72-hour race trip while trying to break a world record. So stay tuned. What's up, peeps? Your boy Hoon here in Amsterdam. Yeah, it's not too bad. You're probably in Ohio living a shitty life. Just kidding. I got Ben here. We were about to go smash, and here's the kit. So, no big deal. Puma split shorts. Don't be jealous. You can get way up there in the thigh action. I got my builder headbands. Got some hydro in here. I'm about 6 scoops in. I got pre-power hidden down there. I'm going to take maybe even 3 scoops. I've been studying a lot about the 600 milligram caffeine dose and some of the shit that it does. You guys should look it up. But we're basically going to go out there. We're going to hammer. I've given you guys breakdowns, but right now it is, it's 6:08. We're going to leave for the venue in about 10-15 minutes. Graham's getting here. As I said, currently the update is Kelly's out. I think 𝗕𝗏𝗄𝗕 is out because Kelly's out. And then the other update is that Flo and Tiny Tim are racing against us. Probably already said this in episode, but I'm losing sleep and losing my mind. This guy's even tired, so we're pretty pumped up. This should be really good. As I said, this should be like fucking a handover course for a record. So if everything goes to plan, I'm expecting sub 50. So now it's time to do the works and stop talking. So I'll catch you guys in a second. Graham, are you gonna join the dry or die club and hit some of this pre-workout with me dry?
I'll shit my pants.
You'll poop?
Shit my pants. I got to pre-workout.
Yeah.
I had a Red Bull.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
You run to your hotel, use the toilet there, come back.
What? Go downstairs?
Use massive.
You like my oxygen, make it seem like.
You didn't say the magic word. You didn't say the magic word. You didn't say the magic word.
Please! God damn it! Hate this hacker crap.
It's a mocha looking dog. Dude, that was gnarly. That was crazy. Yeah. Well, what? Yeah. You know, like, all those fucking people. I've already seen so many people.
Did you change?
Not really. Just try to like break it up a little bit more. Like doing 500 and 600 doesn't work. You can cut back a little bit, have a 3 to 5 second transition time, but get out fast. Yeah. Oh, beer. Oh, thank you. Could have been hydrated throughout the years. Thank you. Thank you. You ordered some. Very much, thank you. I really appreciate it. Graham ran away. I'll give it to him. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Fucking A, dude. What? People think it's gross? I don't know. Guys, I think it's a popper. Hold this. I'm gonna go jump in that fucking pond outside. Thanks for doing that, guys. Cheers. I'll be back. I'm gonna go put my legs on. What's up, guys? I currently feel like shit, and I think I have a splinter in my foot. It's kind of getting me. Fuck. So I just got back from New York City, which is actually the tail end of a trip to Amsterdam to race. And God, I'm tired. I got home at 11:30 last night. I was up by 4 just because I still got jet lag. Probably look like shit because I feel like shit. I'm trying to fuel up, take everything in just so I can get ready for, excuse me, a big day of training. So what I wanted to break down with you guys real quick was just the race I did in Amsterdam. You know, I think a lot of you guys who watch this are probably like super fans of Hyrox, and some of you guys are new people, but let's just check this out. I went into the rankings and we ran a 51:02. We lost to 𝗕𝗏𝗕𝗁 and another guy, I don't know his name, but stellar athlete, by 30 seconds, which is like 15 wall balls. At that point in the time in the race, it's really, really hard to kind of make a difference. Like we were starting to make a difference. We were catching up on them on the lunges, but we had lost it. We definitely lost it in the running. These guys like crushed us in the running. And Graham's like was my partner. He's a stellar athlete, but he can't run like 𝗕𝗏𝗕𝗁 or the other guy. And I'm definitely not in good running shape. Interestingly enough, we're only 40 seconds behind my world record. And like I always kind of really like to do this. Is a tip that I'll tell you guys. Like if you ever want to kind of build confidence or understand where you're at, I always go to my Strava page. And if you guys look right down where this cursor is, I only started training 5 weeks ago. And, you know, it was almost all on the bike. And you can see this little build, a little bit of a drop off, and then basically me coming over to Amsterdam right here. And I just have to like remind myself where I'm at in my block. But I'll tell you, man, like the sport is just getting so much bigger and so much faster. Even where I was this time last year, which is the end of beer drinking season, you know, I was not this fast. Like I went out there and I forced myself to do something that I was not ready to do. And I'm so sore because of it. You know, these guys, 𝗕𝗏𝗕𝗁 had a really good time in singles the day before. So everybody's like in a couple days earlier, but everyone's in pretty good shape right now. And I kind of rose to the occasion. Graham has been training super, super hard. It will be interesting to see what happens next though. Like, this is definitely not the ceiling of doubles. You know, I was nowhere near my potential. I'm sure nowhere near Graham or 𝗕𝗏𝗕𝗁 or the other guys' potential. And especially when we start to actually learn how to race doubles. Like there's things that I did during this race that was very different from what I did with Sandy. Like I specifically started out slower and wanted to build up and try to like do some really savage shit. Like our lunge time was crazy good. Our wall balls were good. Our farmer carry was good. Our row was good. Like we switched more times than we usually did. Instead of doing whole pushes down or half pulls, like we did whole pulls and we did half pushes. It was just a different strategy. And I can tell you right now, like another thing that I did was I would do 8 burpees. Graham ended up doing 15. And that's where I think he cracked. No offense, Graham, but like he dropped off after that station. I think like in burpees, I'll just tell you guys, like I think doing 8 burpees is just enough to be explosive and not go over the top. For me, like I'm obviously racing for singles. I want to get the world title and the world record again, but I want to fucking have an amazing double season. I think that'd be so sick. So what's next for me? I got to start running. You know, that's the ugly truth of it all. Like if you look through my Strava, it's cycling. All it is cycling. Pictures of us cycling. And that's great way to build a base, but you're never going to be fast. Like you're never going to be the guy who's leading the front of the pack. And I've always been a great runner in the field, and I got to get my legs back. I'm still around 215 most days, you know, hydrated, definitely over 215, dehydrated, just under 210. And, you know, I got to kind of equalize that back down to just not a forced weight, but just a normal functioning weight for what my training volume like just forces it to. I'm going to make sure that I just like am starting to really focus on this again. Like I've got the food scale out over there. I've got this all set up. You know, I'm having shakes in the morning, hydrating. Like I've got a whole plan that's got to be kind of really dialed back in. I can't, summer's over is what I'm trying to say. What's next for me? I'll be straight with you guys. I'm not going to go to Dallas. I wanted to go race against Nick Bear. I think he's a stellar guy. I was just watching his YouTube channel. I'm sure he's going to do fine. He doesn't need me running around with him to help him. Like, you know, he's going to do great. I actually just wanted to go and beat him. But for me right now, I'm going to focus on Anaheim, and then I'm going to focus on doing a really stellar singles in Vegas. So I'm probably going to do doubles with a 𝗏 in Anaheim, and then Vegas, I'll go all in on singles. And that will be the start of like my hard in the paint season, and then follow through with Glasgow, maybe some other things. But whew, what a great start to a season. That is fast, and this is just the start. Another thing I will say, it's interesting. You know, this is like, nobody probably wants to talk about this in the pros because, especially from the top down, it doesn't look super great. But I'm going to give you guys my honest opinion. I don't think Amsterdam was an honest reflection of what a course, like a championship level course and quality is for the sport. I think that the course was short. I think that the sleds were fast. I think there's things in there, if you guys go look at the data points where guys were pushing under 2 minutes for the sleds who've never done that. They're not getting much better, guys. It's like the beginning of the season. No one's fucking taking 30 seconds off their sled in the off season, especially on a huge pack of them. And they've already ratified or kicked out some of the world records that they put together this weekend. That's my honest opinion. I do not think I'm within 40 seconds of where I was when I was in Manchester. I think that we pushed hard, but I would say I was more like a minute plus back. People probably aren't going to want to hear this because they got good scores and they think that I'm personally pointing at them. I'm just talking about more of just the reality of the sport. These courses are all different. And the people who are course designers are going to tell you differently. But being that I've done so many and I can really, really look at all the data, as I always like to bring back to you guys, it's just not true. It's not true, and I'm sorry if you get your feelings hurt by this comment. Just beat people. I lost this weekend. That's the reality of it. I didn't look at a time. I lost. If they had set a world record, fuck it. Let them have it. But in reality, I just want to say that. And they're already saying it as a sport. Like Hyrox adjusted times this weekend already. So think about that before you guys get into these races and get so wrapped up in this shit. Like, I tend not to be a person who really likes to get into the weeds of this like kind of toxic negativity culture about no reps and courses and stuff like that. But in reality, I'm just going to share my opinion where it comes from. Like, I don't think I'm in 51:02 shape. I'm just being straight with you guys. So I'm attacking myself as well. And I think you guys should all probably have a mild reality check with what your results were compared to where you're at right now. So just a little asterisk over that. But I'll catch you guys soon. Thanks for tuning in, and new episode coming out very, very soon.